Hey there, let's check out the August garden tour. One of the new additions is a compost bin. And down here, you can pull out the items that have been composted. Very excited about that. Tomatoes are doing incredible. Got some empty spots because I plan to put in some of my autumn crops. Raspberries doing great too. Here is garden bed 1. Tomatoes have gone a little bit more like a jungle that has been climbing. One bean here that's doing okay, and it looks like this squash back here is doing pretty good. But look at that corn. And the Jerusalem artichokes looks like they're gonna start flowering soon. Here is the state of garden bed 2. The squash has turned a bit into a jungle, and thankfully, for the longest time, this big one never gave me any fruit, but I see some. Yes! But look how beautiful this is. I think next year I'm gonna just plant tons of these on the bottom as a cover crop, because look how beautiful. As for the aeration pots, they're doing pretty good for being in 100-degree weather. The ground cherries have been attacked by something. Squashes are doing fairly okay. I've realized now, this is the first time I have planted squash in such a small aeration pot. And I feel really bad because I can see that it actually could be really tall. So I'll be sure to either stake them next time or get them a bigger pot. But I think I see another Desi squash. And then here are some pots that I just moved over here because I'll be putting in some autumn plants in here. As for the wildlife area, these 2 pots have plants that attract them to this wonderful ladybug hotel. Here's my first Amish paste. I can't wait. This is tarragon. These pear tomatoes are doing great as well. As for over here, I replaced the cosmos with some beans. I put in squash here, and this is the same squash. Basil. Pepper plant here. Here is the state of the tomato and pepper patch. This area doesn't get nearly as much sun, but surprisingly, I'm still getting tomatoes. Over here, I have my little haven. Since I don't use the greenhouse right now because it's over 100 degrees in there, I have all the seeds that I plant indoors on a heating pad get transferred over here. And you can see right here, I've kind of, should have transplanted these a couple weeks ago, but there's a lot of beans and some cucumbers, cauliflower, amaranth, and some chard. Yeah, this little area is going to get planted this week. Here's some of the seeds I'm planting. Some onion here. These are 3 years old now, so I'll be planting as many of these as I can to get rid of them. Some cabbages, a lot of different lettuces, and some older packets, along with some red lettuces. I also have some rhubarb I'd love to plant, some spinach, different kells. This is an older packet, so I'm trying to use that up. Broccoli and cauliflower, and some Brussels sprouts, rutabaga, turnips, kohlrabi, and a lot of different carrots. I've also got beets, herbs like some parsley and chervil. The month of August has been quite a challenge with the hot weather, but looking forward, I'll be doing my autumn garden, which has a lot of amazing seeds, which I've shown you. It's going to be an exciting autumn in that regard. Here is the not so fun part of the garden. There are some surviving plants. This marigold's very happy. Got a happy strawberry over here. Rutabaga doing good. Roses. Thyme. As for this area, I've planted some cosmos and nasturtium, and some nasturtiums here. And there's some zinnias. Well, there's the state of the garden, August 2020.